What's that you got hold of, little poop?
That looks like afterbirth. Well, I've had 3 kids, I'm pretty sure. That's human.
Realizing how serious the situation was, the owner quickly turned around and headed back with the puppy. What he saw next completely blew his mind. After the call came in, the Special Harm Unit showed up at the crime scene and started investigating. From the blood on the cardboard and old clothes, it looked like the baby's mother had probably given birth alone at home. Benson quickly picked up on something. The wrapping cloth might have looked cheap, but the stitching on the edges was unusually fine. Just when the police were wondering why any mother would throw her own baby in the trash, Maki dropped a bombshell. The forensic team found a bar's logo on the t-shirt that had been used to wrap the placenta. When asked about it, the bar owner said it was a prize from a trivia contest they held. The police quickly tracked down Ella after checking the prize winner list, but Ella insisted she only wore it once at the gym and had no idea where it went after that. Then, Benson found a pillowcase with the same fine stitching, but the bedsheet was missing. Seeing this, Ella immediately started getting nervous. When Benson pressed her on it, she went totally silent. The evidence was piling up, and it was clear she was probably the baby's mother. The police wasted no time taking her to the station. During questioning, Ella claimed she was a 20-year-old college junior and never thought she'd be pregnant so early. She denied having the baby in her dorm. Her nonchalant attitude pissed off Taylor, a father of 4. He couldn't understand how any mother could act like that.
You chose to walk 6 blocks with them, right past a firehouse, a hospital where under safe haven laws you could have just left them anonymously.
Why are you yelling at me?
Because you tossed them in the trash like the garbage you are.
Maybe that hit a nerve because Ella immediately fell silent. Meanwhile, the captain had already sent officers to search her dorm. Before the court approved DNA testing, Benson was told to buy as much time as possible. Then, just like that, Ella collapsed from exhaustion. After a round of tests, the doctor confirmed that Ella had just given birth and that part of the placenta was still attached to her uterus. Since it wasn't cleaned up, she developed a major infection. Faced with the evidence, Ella couldn't hide the truth anymore. She admitted that because she didn't know much about her own body, and because she only gained about 10 pounds during her pregnancy, she didn't even realize she was pregnant until she gave birth. When the baby came, she completely freaked out, which led her to make the incredibly stupid decision to abandon it. Then, when Benson pressed her further, she dropped another shocking piece of info.
I didn't see why I was still being punished.
For having sex?
For being raped.
The captain got a huge tip from another hospital. A nurse who'd seen Ella a year ago called in, saying she remembered Ella coming in for a checkup after giving birth but never brought the baby in to prove it. That raised a red flag, and the police were called back then.
This nutcase is a serial baby killer.
Maki and Tutu quickly tracked down the officers who worked on that case. They found out that Ella was only 18 at the time, and the story matched this new case. She'd gained only 8 or 9 pounds during the pregnancy and had no idea she was pregnant. According to the police, the baby had died in the womb, been born, and then thrown in the trash. By the time they found the body, it had been weeks, and even the coroner couldn't tell if the baby had ever breathed. So there was no solid evidence to charge Ella. But just when they thought they were done, things took another wild turn. After testing the DNA, the coroner confirmed the abandoned baby was definitely Ella's biological child, but the results were way off. Normally, a child's DNA comes 50% from each parent, but after testing, they found the overlap in Ella's and the baby's DNA was much higher than usual. In other words, the baby and Ella came from the same father.
He's the product of incest.